Hello students, welcome back. Today we'll continue with miscellaneous exercise 1 of chapter number 1 sets. In our last video, we had completed till question number 6. So today we'll start with question number 7. Okay. Now before starting the exercise, we will study about an important law. You had already studied that in your lower standards. We will just revise it. That is De Morgan's law. It says that A union B whole complement. This will be equal to A intersection B whole complement. This will be equal to A complement union B complement. Okay, and A union B complement. This will be equal to A complement intersection B complement. Means here there was a whole complement and there was individual complement. And union gets converted to intersection and intersection gets converted to union. So this is De Morgan's law. Clear? So just note it down. Okay? Now, let's start with question 7. Is it true that for any sets A and B, P power set of A union power set of B is equal to power set of A union B? Okay, so what we can do, let's take example. Let's take set A 1, 2 and set B 2, 3. Clear? So what will be A union B? 1, 2, 3. Now, what is a power set? The set that consists of all the subsets is called power set. So, what is power set of A? Null set, set including element 1, element 2, and the set itself. Okay, power set of B. Similarly, I will take all. So what you have to do in power set? Take all the subsets of that set and enclose all that subset in a set. So I'm enclosing this all in a subset. Null set is subset of every set. 2, 3, and the set itself. And see, here there are two elements. So number of elements in power set 2 raised to 2, 4. Here there are 3, so 2 raised to 3, it will be 8. Let's say power set of A union B. Null set, one first individual element, then in two elements like 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, and the set itself. So these are the 8 elements of this power set. Okay, name this as 1. This is P of A union B. Now let's take union of power set of A and B. When I take this, null set 1, 2, 1, 2. Null set, it's already done. 2, it's already done. 3 and 2, 3. Name this as 2. Clearly, one can say from 1 and 2 that these both are not equal. Right? So, from 1 and 2, power set of A union power set of B is not equal to power set of A union B. Clear? So just note down question number 7. Now let's move to the next. That is question number 8. Now see, question number 8 is show that for any sets A and B, A equal to A intersection B union A minus B, and A union B minus A is equal to A union B. Clear? So this is question number 8. So let's start. See, A equal to, first we will take this one, A intersection B union A minus B. Now see, I can also prove this in Venn diagram. This is set A, this is set B, and this is U. Now what is A intersection B? This is A intersection B. What is A minus B? Means this is A, okay? And from that, eliminate B part. So this will be A minus B. Okay? Clear? From that, I had eliminated this B. So now, union of these two, set A, right? Union of these two is set A. So see, we have to do the same thing. Clear? Okay? But now let's prove it by the other way. See, A minus B can be written as A intersection B complement. See how? This is A and this is B. So this region is A minus B. This was complete A, from the eliminate B. So this region is A minus B. Now I can also write it down this as A intersection B complement. So what is A? See, if I'm drawing it here, this is A. What is B complement? Everything else B. I don't have to take B. So now what is common in this? This part, so this one. So remember, from next time, whenever it is like A minus B, you can write it down as A minus B equal to A intersection B complement. If it is B minus A, then B intersection A complement. So here, this will be equal to A union intersection B union A intersection B complement. Now see here, A intersection, A intersection. Here you can apply law of distribution, right? If I take numeric value, we are doing in this way. X into y plus x into z. We are taking x common, y plus z. This was distribution, law of distribution of multiplication over addition, right? So here also we will use law of distribution of intersection over union over intersection. So see, this will be equal to A intersection B union B complement. See, A intersection B union A intersection B complement. Clear? Okay. So now, what is B union B complement? B means all the element of B. B complement means all the elements which are in U but not in B. So this will be equal to U. See, like this way. If this is set B, this is B, and this is B complement. So when you take union of this both, it will be U. So this will be equal to A intersection U. Now any set, when I take intersection with U, it will be the set itself. Venn diagram again I am solving. This is A and this is U. This is set A intersection U. Now when we are taking intersection, what is common? Again it's A, right? So A intersection U, that is equal to A. I'm repeating once again. A intersection B union A minus B, I can write it A intersection B complement. Then law of distribution, A intersection B union B complement. B union B complement is U. So A intersection U complement will be equal to A. Clear? So note down this first part of A. Okay, let's start second also. Then you wrote it down. A union B minus A. This is the LHS. Again, how I can write on B minus A? A, B minus A means B intersection A complement. See here, A intersection B complement. You have to take complement of the set which you are going to subtract. Clear? So now, law of distribution, A union B intersection A union A complement. Clear? So this will be equal to A union B. What is A union A complement? That is U. Like this. Any set when we take intersection with U, that will be equal to A union B. So hence it is proved. Clear? So this was about question number 8. So note down question number 8. Now let's move to the next, that is question number 9. Question number 9 also have two questions. Using properties of set so that A union A intersection B equal to A and A intersection A union B equal to A. Here also we will use the law of distribution first. Let's take LHS A union A intersection B. So again, distribution union over intersection. So A union A intersection A union B. Now, if we are taking the union of a set over the set itself, then the answer will be that side only. A union A, this will be equal to A. Intersection A union B. So again, this will be equal to A. If you just find it difficult, draw the Venn diagram. This is A, this is B. What is A? Okay. Intersection A union B, this is A union B. Clear? Now what is common? This is common in both. So the answer is A. Okay, so I got the answer. So remember, A union A intersection B, this is equal to A. Now let's take the second. A intersection A union B. This also you have to prove it that it is equal to A. Again, I will take law of distribution. A intersection A union A intersection B. Now this is intersection over union. This was union over intersection. Okay. So now A intersection B. Just a minute. My mistake. It's A intersection A, not B. So if I take intersection of a set over itself, it will be A union A intersection B. Okay, again, if I draw Venn diagram, what is A? This is set A. A intersection B, this is A intersection B. Now its union means you don't have to count, you have to take all the elements. So if I take all this shaded region, this is that. What is this? This is A. Clear? So A intersection A union B, that is also equal to A, and A union A intersection B, that is also equal to A. Clear? So note down question number 9. Okay, so let's move to the next question, that is question number 10. Okay. You have to show that if A intersection B is equal to A intersection C, need not imply B equal to C. Okay, so here we can take example. Okay, but now say we can take any set A, B, and C, but the set must be such that A intersection B is equal to A intersection C. Okay, so let's take set A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, set B 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what is the intersection B? You can see here what is common 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Now you have to select the set C in such a way that it will be equal to 3, 4, 5. A, sorry, B A intersection C. So let's take 3, 4, 5 common. 9, 10, because I need to select such that A is not equal to C. I need to check it whether it is possible or not. Now, see if this is set C, then what will be A intersection C? What is common? 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. So this will be 3, 4, and 5. So see, we had selected the set A, B, and C such that A intersection B is equal to A intersection C, and that is equal to 3, 4, and 5. So I can write it down here. A intersection B is equal to A intersection C. But see, set A and set B are totally different because 1 and 2 belongs to A and 1 and 2 does, sorry, 1 and 2 belongs to A, but 1 and 2 does not belongs to C. Same way 9 and 10 belongs to C, but 9 and 10 does not belongs to A. So, but A is not equal to C. Therefore, A intersection B equal to A intersection C need not imply A is equal to C. See, it is not every time that A will not be equal to C. In some cases, it may happen that A is equal to C, but it's not compulsory that every time A equal to C. So the word is need not imply. Okay, so this was about question number 10, that is A intersection B equal to A intersect C, but this does not imply that every time A will be equal to C. Okay, so note down question number 10. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 11. A and B, let A and B be two sets. If A intersection X equal to B intersection X equal to 5, that means null set, then and A union X is equal to B union X, then you have to show that A is equal to B. Okay, so we'll start with this. A union X equal to B union X. Okay, we have taken the given thing, that is A union X equal to B union X. Now let's take intersection over A on both the sides. A intersection A union X, A intersection B union X. Okay, now let's apply law of distribution. A intersection A union A intersection X. Okay, now A intersection B union, sorry, here it will be A intersection A. My mistake. So A intersection B union A intersection X. Now what will be intersection of a set over set itself? That will be the set itself, A. Union. Now what is A intersection X? It is given 5. So null set. These will be equal to A intersection B. Union. What is A intersection X given? Again, null set. So this will be. So that implies A equals to A intersection B. Now, what does this imply? A equal to A intersection B. In this situation, I can say that it will be like this way. Set A and set B. This is A and this is B. So this will be the common region A intersection B, that is equal to A. So what happens in this case? All the elements of A are present in B. So in this case, I can write it down. A is subset of B. See, you can see here. So whenever it is A is equal to A intersection B, then A is subset of B. If B is equal to A intersection B, then B is subset of A. Clear? Okay. Now let's take the second thing again. Instead of A, let's take intersection over B. Means again, I'm taking the same given thing, A union X equal to B union X. So now let's take intersection of B with this, both the sides. B intersection B union X. Let's apply the law of distribution. B intersection A union B intersection X. Same B intersection B union B intersection X. Now what is B intersection X? That is 5. So this will be equal to B intersection A union phi. B intersection B, the intersection of set over that set itself will be the set itself. And B intersection X, that is given phi. Okay, so any set taking union with phi, it will be the set itself. Same way here. So now see, B is equal to B intersection A. So what does this imply? B is subset of A. It will be in this case. This will be, this will be A. This is B and this is A. So this is A intersection B, the common region B intersection A, and that is also equal to B. Clear? So just similar like this way, B A is subset of B, 1, B is subset of A, 2. So from 1 and 2, A is equal to B because when A is subset of B means all the elements of A are there in B and B is subset of A, that means all the elements of B are there in A, that means both are equal set. Clear? So note down question number 11. Okay, students, so that's it for today. We had completed the question number 11 of miscellaneous exercise 1. In our next video, we will continue with question number 12 and we'll try to finish this exercise. Till now, that's it for today. Thank you.